So can I get you gentlemen something more to drink? Or maybe something to nibble on? Some pizza shooters, shrimp poppers, or extreme fajitas?
Just coffee.
Okay. Sounds like a case of the Mondays.
Hello again, viewers, doers, and coffee connoisseurs. One here again, and today we got kind of a cool one. Today we're going to be talking about another one from Gimme Coffee. This one's Angel BBs.
Oh, it sounds wonderful.
The cool thing about Angel's BBs is they're the little tiny beans that are too small for a lot of distillers and producers' nets and screens. They fall right through, and this would create a lot of lost revenue for them. There's actually a lot of flavor packed in these little things. And I don't know if I can put this on screen for you to see, but in essence, there's a normal size coffee bean. And I don't know if you can see it. There's an Angel BB. So you can just see, I mean, even, it's not the best view, but I mean, even there, you can just see how much smaller the Angel BBs actually are. And they're so small that they slip through most of the filters, and like I said, that's just lost revenue. So they go back, and man, these little beans really can pack a heck of a punch, and they have a ton of flavor in there. So yeah, since there's plenty of flavor still left in these little beans, they have special producers that go by and get them. They're called PBs, aka pea-berries, and yeah, the producers that go around and get them in a glass and roast them up, and I mean, they pack just as much punch as the regular beans do. So let's get this in a glass and see what this one tastes like. Looks like a nice, right down the road, medium roast. Almost a lot. Yeah, that's a good, solid medium roast. On the nose, there's like a little bit of, not mentoliptus, but like a little bit of a mint note. A little bit of spearmint. Again, like a little bit of that tea-like aroma. You definitely get the dark roasted bean, full, rich aromas of that. Oh, it just smells rich and inviting. Let's see how it tastes. Cheers. Oh wow, this one's a little bitter black. This one's tart, like as soon as it hits your lips, it's just real tart. It's not acidic, there's no burn, but it does have that lip puckerness. It's a little bitter. Again, that mint, spearmint almost. It's not super hard, I mean, it's not like sucking on a Certs or anything, but there is that note of it there. There's a tiny bit, like on the finish, there is a tiny bit of a chocolate note, but boy, it's way back there. Let's see if we can bring that out with a little bit of cream and sugar. Alright, have a little cream and sugar in it, the way it should be. At least the way I like it. Oh man, this is from Hululia, Colombia. And no, I butchered that name. But yeah, over there, Gimme Coffee is, the roasters are over there in Ithaca, New York. Oh yeah, this brings out more of the vanilla notes, a little bit more of the chocolatey notes. I crushed all that mint, so there's not that spearmint or minty note anymore. Let's see how it tastes. Cheers. Ooh. Well, it's not a mint. It's almost like a sour fruit. It's like a grapefruit, but almost like... It's not quite as bitter and sour as a grapefruit or a lemon, but there is just this like fruity tartness to this. But like I said, it's not quite lemon or grapefruit, but like a fruit that's just a little more tart, like an unripe nectarine or peach, or yeah, like an unripe nectarine. Yeah, there's a fruity acidity to it that's just, it's tart, but it's not like pucker your lips tart. It's almost kind of leaning more into that acidity kind of a, it's not burning, but man, it's hard to explain. It's like the fruit acidity is kind of burning through what might be the vanilla note of it. So it's like kind of battling back and forth, and you know, kind of like if you put lime juice in cream, how it would just curdle up. It's not curdling like that, but it is kind of battling a little bit, the sweetness and the tart acidity of it. This is an interesting one. The Giant Tamer, this is one of her favorite ones. She absolutely loves this one. I'm not into fruity coffees, and this, again, like on the nose, it kind of had that mint. On the taste, it does have like a, it's not super fruity, but kind of like a tart fruit acidityness to it that, I mean, it's just not super up my alley. But like I said, this is one of her favorites, so it's just kind of whatever your palate likes. This one does have a sweetness to it, but it's not over the top. Like, I wouldn't call it a sweet coffee, but there is a slight sweetness to it. But again, it's like that unripe nectarine. Like, it's a little sweet, little tart, just not quite where it's supposed to be. Kind of trying to figure it out, battling each other a little bit. Man, scale out of 1 to 10. Like I said, this is one of her favorites, but I think I would give this one an 8.3. I think this one, I mean, it's definitely worth tasting. It's not bad, but for my personal profile, I would probably give this one an 8.3. Nothing wrong with it, worth checking out. And like I said, if you like that fruity or maybe more bitter, have more of a bitter palate, like things that are a little more tart, this one might be right up your alley, just like hers. So yeah, hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic week, and it only gets better from here. And until we see you next time, here's to waking up.
Wake up, yeah.